Hey there, Aries. Thanks for stopping by for your weekend tarot update here on Board of the Rose. How you doing? Gonna have a quick look. It's not a deep reading. If you want a personal reading, you can reach out to me on Instagram at Iron Rose Alchemist. Just go to Instagram and message me there. I don't have a email account for this channel yet. Been reluctant, but as the channel's growing, I think it could be a thing to do. The right direction to head in. Kind of in a different setup right now. This is kind of in my art space. I also do private tarot readings from here. Probably gonna start filming more from this setup. Still trying to figure out the camera setup, and I don't really like having these things in my ears, but you know, we do what we do. We work with what we have. Play the cards you're dealt, as they say. Right? This is it's kind of a big weekend for us, Aries. We have on Monday morning that lunar eclipse coming up in the sign of Libra, which is the direct opposite sister sign to Aries. Libra is ruled by Venus. Aries is ruled by Mars. And that's where Aries is very about the self. Libra is very about the group or finding balance. So this could play out for you in the world of relationships, interpersonal. Doesn't have to be romantic, but relationships in general. You got a funny glare there. I wonder if that. No, it's the candle. Yeah, it's a glare off the candle. I'm gonna leave that on. Leave it off. Leave that on. Indecision. That's one thing about Libras that drives Aries nuts. And it's not so much that they're being indecisive. They're trying to meet the needs of all involved. And Aries is actually a very, typically speaking, a sign that really appreciates that, but may not have the patience to get to that right away. Because we can see it as, well, you're being indecisive. Why can't we just do this or that? And there really is a true motivation for a hesitancy in those cases. For trying to find the balance point or the happy medium or the equilibrium between all members of a group. And, and as Aries, we tend to like to think that, well, we are correct, which we typically are. Anyway, they are still going to do it our way because it's the right way, but that's not the point. The point is we didn't check in with them, and that can be offensive. So I think what I'm trying to get across is this could be a slightly challenging later weekend through the early beginning part of next week. So I want to take a look in this reading about how those energies are going to affect the Aries collective, what we can watch out for, and best way to handle it. We're going to try a different type of spread that I normally do. Typically when I'm doing the quick check-ins, I don't actually deal out, but I also don't have a table in front of me. So here I can actually do a proper type spread. So Spirit, do you hear me? Can you hear me now? Spirit guides and ancestors, please be with me. Guard me and guide me through this tarot. Bring forth the most clear, concise, accurate messages for our Aries collective. We have this lunar eclipse coming up Sunday night into Monday morning. And Spirit, that's according to Western Mountain Time, USA. I don't know where it's going to be hitting for y'all. I know a lot of people watch from around the world, so take your own time zone and your own circumstance into consideration for that, please. Isis, are you with me? Thank you. I'd like to do the rainbow spread. What's going to be brought up for Aries? What's the situation going to be? Looking at the lunar eclipse for the greater sign of Aries. Please guide my hands. Please guide these cards. Please help me to read them clearly, accurately. Thank you. Wow. Yeah, still doesn't feel right. Let's do that one more time. I'm using the Steampunk Tarot. I do not read this deck in reverse because it has a face that shows me which way the cards are oriented. Now, if a card falls out in reverse, I might read it that way. I read intuitively. Then this is also a general collective reading. This is not a one-on-one. This is not a personal reading just for you. So not everything may resonate for you. Please keep that in mind. And use your intuition. What feels right, what doesn't. Let go what doesn't. You know, leave that off for somebody else. Okay, okay. We have a Two of Wands in the unseen energy. It's fire sign energy. It's an energy of not acting yet, having a fork in the road, if you will, and you haven't made the turn. So it's a call to action. It's a which way? It's not so much like a Two of Swords where it's a decision that has to be made. This is an action that should be made. And I said should. Don't let me shut on you. But if you want to move things forward, maybe you should do something. Just saying. At the root of the situation, we have a Four of Swords. We have a taking a break from mental or verbal disturbance. We have picked up a new sword, which has changed our perception on something, and we are resting. Okay, that's at the root of this. This is so it's 7 card spread. It's looking at the different chakras, the 7 chakras across. So that's in the root chakra. In the sacral chakra, we have the 9 of Cups. This is self-satisfaction. This is wish fulfillment. And this is also in the powerhouse energy. This is the feeling of creation. This is what we're creating in this time, is this 9 of Cups energy. And then in the solar plexus, in the self-esteem, it's Aries, Queen of Wands came out. It's perfect. You're in your power, you're in your strength, you're feeling confident and your ability to call in the world that you want. The Queen of Wands, she's a bit of a witch. I didn't say bitch. Please, I did not say that. I said witch. Because she works with energy. She can feel the energies around her and she can add to them, pull on them, bring in what she desires. Moving on to the heart space, we have the King of Wands. So now we have the Queen and the King, the matched pair. And the King of Wands is in the heart space. This is an energy that's wanting, that's needing to be forgiven and loved. So the King of Wands energy, it's a bit of a Leo energy. It's the masculine side of that same fiery energy. And this is something around this needs to be loved. We need to love that aspect of ourselves that may be triggering to other people, but it also needs to be healed. So it's that forgiven side. That's more of a healed. And that's speaking to me about, yes, I may be the king, but without the rest of my court, I'm useless. I'm a stuffed shirt. I need the people around me to move things forward. So maybe I need to heal something around, my masculine energy. Just saying. What needs to be communicated in this is Two of Swords. A decision that needs to be made. We need to communicate around a decision that needs to be made, or we need to be listening. We have 2 ears and 1 mouth. We got to listen for what's being said around us. Dude, what? You just told me to stop talking. I'm recording. Oh, never mind. It's all good. You're fine to go get your stuff. Yeah. It's just my son coming through. He's confusing me. He's standing over there going like this. I'm like, what? What's happening? Anyway, yeah, that aside. Goofy. Sorry, I just need to laugh about that. So it needs to be communicated is a decision it's a yes or no, it's a this or that that's happening in the world around us. And, all right, okay. Now for the third eye chakra, we have the Hierophant, what needs to be perceived. And that is the Hierophant energy, and that I'm going to take as traditional ways of doing things, and also the Hierophant's knowledgeable and is sanctioned, ordained into that position. We need to perceive someone's authority in a situation or their position in a situation. Okay, and then at the crowning point, we have Page of Swords. This is a card of inexperience and yeah, taking on something new learning. Page of Swords is a student. The Page of Swords is also very inexperienced. And this is in our crowning position, in our crown chakra. So we may be interacting in something that's new, like entirely new to us, where we are not the Hierophant. We are not the old wise one in the room or in the group. Okay, and that could be why we're also needing to heal that King of Swords. Because, hey, I know, or the King of Wands can say, I know best, we're just going to do it this way. Do you really? I know you pick up things really fast and you learn new skills really quickly, but are you the master of it in this room, the room that you're in? Okay, that could be that perceiving who the Hierophant is, who's actually the one with the experience in this. And I keep saying room. It doesn't necessarily mean geographic or physical room. This container that you're operating in. It could be talking with someone across the world, through the internet, and you're collaborating with them. Check the meter and see. I mean, this person may have way more experience in this particular aspect of what you're doing. And, therefore, they should call the lead on this, and we act in the supporting role. I have no idea why that's coming to me, but that's seeing the Page of the Swords at the crowning position, and that Hermit there, that's in the third eye position. Yeah, we're perceiving who has the true knowledge and experience in this. Now the Pot of Gold, this is the gift that comes to us from working through this, and it's a Page of Cups, an offer. Typically it's a romantic offer, it doesn't have to be, but the Page of Cups is an emotional offer, something that's going to bring us that serotonin, dopamine hit. You know what I mean? So, this is a pretty beautiful spread that we have here. I like it. It actually kind of makes sense. Not that it shouldn't, it actually makes a lot of sense to me. Because taking a break from conflict definitely adds to our positive feelings into that Nine of Cups. And that seats us in our strength, the true Aries nature. And it could have been we were too headstrong, and that was that information that we picked up on. And that's what we're healing and still loving. It's still a part of us. It's real and raw and true, and one of the most lovable aspects of the Aries. In Western astrology, I'm an Aries, a third decan Aries, actually. But in Vedic astrology, I'm a Pisces, Aries cusp. I'm on the last day of Aries before the first day of Pisces, which is meh. But I'm also a Libra Scorpio rising cusp, and that doesn't matter which school you look at. So I guess that makes me a bicuspid. Getting long in the tooth on that joke. I said I went too much. Oh man, I did that. You can click off, trust me. I wouldn't want to hear any more of what's coming out of this dad's mouth. Wow, that one was bad. I totally accept if you just clicked off and walked away. That was pathetic. So for the Aries that did stick around from that, I'm going to pull an oracle card from, I want to say the name correctly. I just call it my Feathered Friends deck. That's not actually the name of the deck. It's in this box. It's the Messages of Healing, Inspiration, and Wisdom from the Divine Feather Messages Messenger book. Yeah. Divine Feather Messenger. And it's by Alison De Nicole, artwork by David Shearer. Yeah, cool magic drawer where I keep extra decks and boxes and stuff. So we're just going to pull one from here. Spirit, please be with me. What do our feathered friends have as advice for the Aries for this lunar eclipse coming up? Oh, and if I haven't mentioned, happy birthday, Aries, to all the early Aries out there. I hope you have a beautiful birthday. Falcon, use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. I'm going to put that right on that Two of Swords. You know what you want to do, and you do have very keen perception and skill in making decisions. So this decision that you need to make and you need to articulate, communicate outward, now is the time to do so. Wow, Aries, that's what I have for you for your lunar eclipse tarot check-in. And I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like the video, do the thumbsy uppy thingy. Drop some comments down below if it resonated for you. You want to share your story. And click subscribe if you're new. It helps get my channel out to more people, and it notifies you when I upload more of these videos. Anyway, that's what I got for you, my friends. Thanks for stopping by. I truly appreciate you.